Well, what'd she do, Lord? I understand the reason. She took off her ring, and that's it. That's all she. Look, all right. It put me into this reminiscent, not knowing who to trust type of mind state for a second. Like, I'm not the type. Don't use me. Just don't. So I was still protecting her and everything like that, but it just you're in constant fear of losing something that you love, and it gets to you. And then the only way you can kind of quell it for a moment, have a few beers, and then you're praying at the same time. Many of us were doing this. I was doing it, Lord. You told me to do that. Yeah, see? Because it got a little too much for us men, that we were constantly in a protective mode. And then we were getting attacked while having a couple beers, and then that turned into all kinds of things. So that was one. And then I'm establishing the rules of marriage and what I'll come down on so that I can preserve these marriages for you. So we went through it. And she was supposed to come back with both of our rings. And that's all I wanted. That was a symbol that God brought us together. It was very important to me. Kind of like how Abel brought his offering. It was like that. And she didn't do that. She didn't have her ring on. She was still feeling everything out. So she didn't accept that God brought us together because of the reasons already listed in these videos. So God showed her, okay, I'll come down on you for even approaching this, and then you'll know that God brought us together. Because I'm God. He's God. And that's what was happening. So there was that, and then the other thing is completely innocent, but that's something that could have been a repetitive thing that I would have had to address. So basically, if she would have never taken off her ring and understood she was married, I'd have never raised my voice. I'd have been annoyed. I'd have let her learn. I'd have stood by her side like I have stood by her side. But based on the fact that she was easily deceived, the ring was like very important that she understood that she was married. All right? That's why the ring is important. That's why commitment is important. I'm gonna go a little further because I'm being told to. And then you guys are trying to do marital things without going through the actual marital ceremony that we already went through. And you need to remember marriage is a covenant. And that was another part of it. She took off her ring. That was an indication that she broke a covenant with God. So letting her know this is as real as it gets makes her feel more comfortable. Because I know my wife. Yes, babe, you love God. Yes, babe, you proved it. You're welcome. I love you.